No kitty. Oh man, oh Slovakia. Mess with my cat. But yeah, back to part two of this lesson. Had to do something right quick, so I'm continuing on with this sit down lesson. And but I'm gonna continue on with the reading. Speaking remotely to the UN Security Council on Wednesday, Mr. Zelensky has received information on a Russian strike in the Dnipropetrovsk region and at the Kalinin railway station. Four passenger cars are burned, said according to a translation provided by one of his aides, as 15 people have been killed and so far about 50 injured. The attack took place as Ukrainians was marking their Independence Day, amid fears that Moscow would use the high-profile moment to escalate its attacks. The hope that the day commemorating Ukraine's 1990, 1991 of separation from the Soviet Union, which is the USSR. It says would pass without violence was shattered by the attack, which underlined right that what scripture comes into mind of that. For one, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, the circumscription come upon them. And continuing on with the reading, I just had to add that on there with it. It says, Union will pass without a violence was shattered by the attack, which underlined celebrations across Ukraine early in the day in a speech pre-recorded for security reasons. Mr. Zelensky said Ukraine was a nation reborn in conflict with renewed sense of culture and political identity, now widely separated from Russia. Yep. So yeah, these commotions of wars and rumors of wars is definitely increasing with the Russian-Ukraine situation. Now you had, as they had a little celebration of the Independence Day since 1991 of Ukraine, which is, part of the Soviet Union separating from Russia, because, they used to be part of the USSR, and they was commemorating and celebrating on that, but it kind of had got cut short of a Russian airstrike, destroyed a train, and there was crowded people on there in that region over there. I believe they said the total was like 15 people had died. Now the death toll had went up to 22 and 50 injured. And according to reports, they said the death toll might continue to increase. So that lets you know the increase of the war going on over there in Ukraine, and it's going to continue to increase as we see signs of that. And then you have the United States funding more military aid over there, as I stated on my first video. And I had read the article, saying the Biden administration sent in an additional $3 million. I mean, not $3 billion, I meant to say. Let me rephrase that, Slovakia, to assist, Ukraine, So, yeah, it goes to show you these commotions of wars and rumors of wars, nations rising against nations, as we see this continues to increase to increase at a intensified rate, So with that, I hope this part one and this part two lesson that I'm currently doing right now. I hope this was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. So yeah, before I close out this sit-down lesson on this Thursday in the AM at 12:24 a.m., August 25th, 2022, on this Thursday in the AM at night. So yeah, these wars and rumors of wars, nations rising up against nations, and the kingdoms definitely increasing against one another. And we are deeply living in the book of Revelations as well too, as a reference scripture, Revelations 11 and 14. Second woe was past, and behold, third woe coming quickly. And we're seeing signs of that, especially with the tensions going on in the Middle East, especially the tensions going on with the Russia-Ukraine, So then the South China Sea, tensions over there. So you got tensions all over the place, increasing against these different nations and different kingdoms as well too. And it's going to furthermore increase in the latter days as well too. So with that, I would say shalom and above.